distracted here. It is Monday morning. Yes, it is Monday morning. I made my first tofu scramble. It just smells like turmeric. Actually, that's not half bad. Okay, I can work with this. Anyway, I am kind of just getting situated for the day. I talked to my parents in the morning. I have to film a video for my book channel today. And as I eat, I am going to watch cari's new video. So I feel like I haven't really in a while just talked about things that I've been liking recently. I feel like I've been in a really big inspirational hole that usually coincides with me like not finding new media and new things that are interesting me. And so I mentioned this in my last video, but I'm trying to get back into listening to the podcasts that I love, but I just don't listen to for whatever reason. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll listen to it tomorrow, and then I never do. I started listening to Ologies again, which is a podcast that I hype up all the time. Allie Ward is your host, and she goes through a different ology per episode, so it's science-based, and it's all hilarious, and all of her guests are always really funny too. I don't know if that's just like a scientist thing. It's just a good time, and you learn so many things. And then I randomly started listening to this podcast about cults. I've only listened to one episode, and I can't tell how much I love the hosts. I think the thing is that the guest in this particular episode was really good. They go into all these different cults and like cultish things, which I'm super interested in. But this particular episode, I'll link it down below, but it was about the Satanic Temple, which is not related to Satanism in any way. It's actually related to religious freedom. Whenever they see like something that could encroach on religious freedom, specifically in the United States, they will go and like counter it with using Satan. Like, oh, well, if you can do this with Jesus, like, why can't we just do this with Satan? Like, if we're really having religious freedom. And so then they're, you know, nobody wants a statue of Satan. And so I guess, anyway, a very good episode. And then you guys, if you follow my Instagram, you know how addicted I am to You're Wrong About. So funny. They are the perfect balance. These two hosts are the perfect balance of like bringing in funny little tidbits about their life, but keeping it so related to the topic. There are a couple podcasts that people love and tell me that I should listen to that I can't listen to because they talk so much about just like random stuff. I know that I'm talking about random stuff, so this isn't a podcast with like a specific thesis statement and like, you know, You're Wrong About takes popular things that like you probably vaguely know from like pop culture things that happened. So a big one they did was like the O.J. Simpson trial. They basically tell you like the details about it that you just don't know. You know, it's something that like everyone vaguely knows, but they don't actually know. And it's so interesting, and they do a fantastic job, and they're funny. They're so fucking funny. So I just like walk around and I'm like, looking mad, looking absolutely mad. If you see me at the Han River, don't judge me. On top of that, not only podcasts, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube recently. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I don't really watch YouTube. I didn't start watching YouTube until I started my YouTube channel. I used YouTube solely for like watching music videos. To this day, I'm still discovering people that are like huge, and I'm like, oh my god, this new YouTuber that I just found, and it's like, no, they've got like 1 million subscribers. But I have been loving, I've always loved Broe Deschanel. She does incredible video essays, normally focusing on film, but she's branching out, and I love her work. Also, cari is just the funniest fucking person. She's so funny. I mean, she does stand-up comedy, so like I get it, but she just has me cracking up. And she does mostly book content. And then she recently did a kind of video essay as well, which is fascinating, about Zelda and F. Scott Fitzgerald. I'll link it below as well. But that has kind of got my, I don't know, got the gears in motion up here for stuff that I do want to do on my book channel. So I have a lot of research that I want to do this week. I have, as I said, a video that I need to film today. What else? I'm just like, I'm reinvigorated. I've just been feeling feeling pretty groovy. Literally just the past, I would say 48 hours I've been feeling groovy and inspired and ready to go. So I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna watch on Carly, I'm gonna be inspired, and then we're gonna clean. And we're going to the hospital tomorrow to get my body all looked at. I've got meetings, it's raining. Who knows what we're gonna do? So, longest intro in the world. Welcome to a week in Seoul. Yay.
Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel.
Hi there. So I just finished filming my video checking for lizards. I'm now making some, oh, this is loose leaf? No, these are bags. Also, when I set up this shot, I realized you could see Kurt's jacket that he has hanging here. I swear to God, I had about 5 heart attacks last week because he left this here hanging, which, you know, do your thing, Kurt. You can do what you want. I thought a man, like someone was standing, like when you open the door, it's like someone is standing right there. Terrifying, and I'm still not over it, like every time I walk into my house. Anyway, tea is brewing, now we're gonna edit. It's raining, raining, raining. Okay. To the hospital to get my biannual skin checkup. But before that, I'm gonna get a little coffee because I got here way early, and just a little something to eat. Hello friends, we are home. And so yeah, I went to the hospital. I go every 6 months, and every 6 months you're gonna hear this little spiel. If you are at risk for skin cancer, you should definitely be getting checked for every little thingamabob that pops up on your body. So every 6 months I go into the skin cancer specialist, and she's super nice. She's like a little mom, and she just looks over your whole body, and she has this weird little thingy, like microscope thing that she puts on your skin and like checks out anything. So I've only had to do 2 biopsies. Like I had 2 marks that were suspicious, and so they just like basically take a hole puncher and they just go like and take a bit of your skin and look at it and whatever. So they were fine, whatever they were fine. Anyway, I finished doing, I had to do one last thing for the video that I filmed yesterday. And so I did that. And then I have a meeting, what time is it? Okay, it's noon now. And I have a meeting at 4:30. I have like a Zoom call. So I want to go outside and read, because I know if I stay in the house, I'm just gonna do like find more work to give myself. That's the plan today, is really I'm just gonna read and then have a meeting and probably go for a walk. Please go check if you have access, especially if you're in a country that has good, free, or affordable healthcare. Please go check with your dermatologist about getting a skin cancer checkup. You are never too young to go for a check. So let's see what we do. Bye. I always get so nervous before Zoom calls or like any kind of call. Here I go.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi. Am I blushing? Everyone I've ever talked to in a meeting, like for YouTube stuff, like promotion stuff, whatever, are always so nice. And we end up talking for such a long time. I don't know why I get nervous every time. That was a lovely chat. But now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel, have you ever seen, there's like this meme that's like the person who is going like this, and then there's the guy with the knife, and it's like me, and then the one meeting I have all day. Like I literally feel like my entire day revolved around that meeting. So now it's beautiful outside, but I've already been outside. Should we go for a walk? I'm gonna go for another walk. Is that weird? Is my phone charged? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk and de-stress. I'm like sweating. Yay. Oh, it's Buddha's birthday tomorrow. Oh. That changes things. Okay, well, let's go outside. I'm a mess. Hi there, it's beautiful out, and I don't know why or how I forgot that I just have a chair, like my chair. Why didn't I bring my chair and read out here? I see all these people doing it and I'm like, damn, Carrie, you messed up. But we're walking, we're podcasting, we're drinking tea. It's all good. Turn off all the lights. Ooh. I've been doing this a lot lately. I've been turning off my lights at sunset and like singing moody songs. And it's fantastic. But now I'm gonna read, so I'm just gonna turn the lights back on. Hey, default lights. Okay, I'm back. Hi everyone! It is now Thursday and I'm gonna talk quick because I need to turn the air conditioning on. Yesterday, it was a holiday, so Kurt and I literally just walked around. We would go to a cafe and read, and then we would be like, hungry. Today it's actually supposed to rain, and so I thought, oh, you know, I'm gonna go out before it rains, and I'm telling you, I'm addicted to podcasts. Like, I really thought I could only get into Crime Junkies and then sometimes ologies. Look at me, hitting the trend like 3-4 years late. But I was like, I gotta go out for my like 2-hour-long walk. And so I go outside, and the second I step outside, it starts to pour. But it was nice. It only rained for like a couple minutes, and then I had my nice little walk. They had just mowed the lawn, like all the grass in the park, so it just smelled really good. Now I have a meeting over at COEX at 4. It is noon. It's 12:15. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of book, what's it called? Book scripting. I actually try, unlike this channel, obviously, I actually try and like organize my thoughts when I talk on my book channel. So I'm gonna go finish up my script. I'm working on an astrology related book video that might get me in trouble depending on whether or not you're an Aquarius. So I'm gonna work on that. And then, yeah, I'm feeling good, and I think I'm gonna make a graph. I'm not, but I should. Correlating my screen time is down by 36% from last week. I'm averaging 2 hours and 45 minutes. And my steps for the day are skyrocketing. Yeah, I've averaged over 10,000 steps per day. I did a 10-7. What? Oh my, what? On Tuesday, I did 18,000 steps. So anyway, I'm just saying, if you're not feeling excellent and you're able to get out of the house, putting your screen time down and getting those steps up helps. So I'm gonna drink my coffee, work on that, and then we're gonna head over to COEX, do our meeting. Might meet up with Ashley tomorrow. That will be exciting. And that's all. So thanks for sticking with me. This video is literally me just getting my groove back, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a lot better. And yeah, I gotta turn the air conditioning on. I can't even think. So let's get to work. Hi there. No, you are not experiencing deja vu. I am wearing the exact same thing as yesterday. I had to run a bit of an errand this morning, and then I went on my walk. I am listening to, I don't know if I already said this, but You're Wrong About did a 5-part series on Princess Diana, and my goodness, I'm not super interested in the royals in any capacity, but wow, is this interesting. And I think that they come at it they come at everything at like such a median point. So yeah, anyway, that's what I've been listening to. I was cracking up because they were doing like a table read, like sexy phone calls that both Prince Charles and Princess Diana had, and they were like so funny that I was just walking down the street cackling. So if anybody saw me, as usual, my apologies. Today is actually really rainy. I was going to take us on a little hike. I thought we were gonna go to maybe Inwangsan or Namsan, but it's just not the weather for it. So I'm gonna save that for next week because the weather looks amazing. So this is just a video of me going on walks and telling you how much it has been positively affecting my mental health. So I'm actually going to destroy my house. I have laundry to do, so I feel like there's less space. I'm gonna do some closet reorganization, even though I kind of just did that. I'm working on a video for my book channel that needs some research, and so maybe later, after I come out from whatever disaster I create in the closet momentarily, we're probably gonna hit a cafe maybe, and we can work on that together. I'm so excited to be like doing research again. I really missed that from school. So yes, I'm gonna log off because I need to sneeze and I'm holding it in. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Southern California dad culture. Eat your heart out.
I saw the mountains move. I watched them clear a path to you, and then push me to the side, to a place I never thought I'd find. And I can't put my finger on it now, but I know that someday we'll meet again somehow. Looking up each night, I tend to find that all these little things are part of the same kind, part of the same kind.
Hi, coming at you from Pizza Land. Kurt is gonna be here any second, and we're gonna watch. I've been trying to get him to watch Legally Blonde for I don't know how long, so hopefully today is the day. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, and I don't know what to say. I hope if you got nothing else out of this, I hope that you, if you can safely go out for a walk, you are inspired to go out for a walk. Literally, it has cleared my mind so much, and my screen time has been down. A lot of that was honestly just like emails. I did not sit and doom scroll once since Sunday. So I'm just feeling very, very good, and I hope that you guys can make some changes if you're not feeling great as well. But yeah, I'm in a good place. I'm inspired. I really don't have anything else to say. I will catch you later. We're actually, so many people have been asking me about the BTS like big hits gallery that they just opened, and yes, I am going. You actually had to make reservations in advance, and luckily I did that a long time ago, so I am all set, and I'm gonna go this week. So yeah, my next video will be there. Look out for that. And then also I'm doing a little thing with Wish Trend, so maybe don't buy any Wish Trend stuff until the 25th. How about that? So anyway, yeah, I'm going to snag a piece of pizza before Kurt comes home, and then we're gonna watch movies. So wild Friday night. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here if you watched all this, and just sending you love as well. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.